is Monday, the beginning of another week. We're almost halfway through February, and I have the lovely Shaw TV's Rebecca Foat to tell us more on what is so important about this week.
Well, it's not just Valentine's Day. This week is actually Sexual Health Awareness Week, and Reproductive Health Awareness Week. And here in Manitoba, all of the events are being put on by the Sexual Educators Network, and the entire theme is around consent. So their hashtag is consent everywhere, and their focus is really on increasing the dialogue about making sure that there's consent in all spaces in our lives, from the workplace to school campuses to public places, and just making sure that really that message of consent being important is hammered home.
And it's interesting, Rebecca, because it encompasses so many different aspects of our lives, like you just mentioned. The buzz phrase, the culture of consent. What does that really mean?
A culture of consent is making sure exactly that when there's any kind of sexy talking or sexy touching, that everybody who's involved is aware that it's going on and that they've given consent and that they're totally into it. And if one person isn't into it, then there's no consent there. So it's just making sure that everything that happens in our lives is happening with mutual consent for all parties that are involved.
And what happens if you're kind of a touchy-feely, I love you kind of huggy person?
It's always okay. Just make sure that you ask permission first. And if somebody says, I'm not cool with that, then it doesn't necessarily mean that they're saying anything bad about you. It just means maybe back off a little bit.
Okay, well, good to know. But of course, Valentine's Day is coming up, so make sure you spend it with your sweetheart. Stay tuned. There's still more to come right here on Shaw TV.